Hi everyone, this is Coach Hamza from America's Coors Bay Area. I wanted to share with you a certain experience that I went through a couple of weeks ago, and it was a learning moment and a learning experience for me, and I am hoping that you can learn something from it as well so that you can have better connections with your students. A couple of weeks ago, I was having a great practice at one of my sites. We finished up practice, everything was going really well. One student was not completely engaged, but he was not disruptive or interruptive in any way, shape, or form. As I was finishing up practice and leaving with the equipment, that student was walking by my side and lingering around, and we were having different small conversations. And he said, Coach Hamza, my mom is in Mexico. And my instant response to that was, oh, cool. And he said, well, no, that's not cool, Coach. I haven't seen her in months. And that was a stopping moment for me. I had to stop and I had to recalibrate and understand how to approach the situation. I'm not going to go into further details of the conversations that I had with him, but I want to share the conclusion of this conversation. When a student shares something with me, I applied my own experiences and my bias towards his statement. When he said my mom is in Mexico, my background doesn't allow me to understand reasons to go to Mexico beyond just going for a vacation. Just given that that's what if I go to Mexico, it's mostly for vacation, and if I hear some of my friends going to Mexico, it's for vacation. So my brain didn't take a moment to stop and think why could anybody go to Mexico for other than vacation. As I had that conversation with him, I learned more, obviously, and what was really important is that I needed to check myself in, step back, and instead of responding based on my experiences, I should have asked why and have been able to relate to his experiences, or at least show sympathy towards them. What I want to share with you today is this. Students will come to us and they will say random things. And sometimes they're random and they don't mean anything, but most of the times they're not. Most of the times they have something to share. Most of the times they are looking for a compassionate response from us. It's important that we listen. Not only it's important that we listen, but it is also important that we strip away our biases from what they say and try to understand their experience, try to understand things from their perspective and their point of view. Moving forward with that situation, I had a great conversation with that student. We talked for a lot longer than 20 minutes after that, and I let him express himself and share with me everything that he wanted to share, and luckily I was able to provide him with the support that he was looking for in that moment. And most importantly, I apologized to him. I said, I'm really sorry for saying cool. That is not cool at all. And I'm so sorry to hear about the reasons why your mom has to go to Mexico. I hope you get to reunite with her. And that apology meant a lot to him. It's important that we address children with passion, and also it's really important that I apologize to them when we make a mistake. We teach kids that mistakes are okay and everybody makes them, so we should do that ourselves as well. This is my lesson. This is the lesson that I learned. I hope you learn something from it as well. It may not necessarily be this exact same situation, but remember to always listen, ask questions, show compassion, and apologize to students, apologize to children. Just because they're young does not mean they don't deserve an apology more than anybody else. Thank you all so much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a great week.